Hello and welcome to Valuechain News. I am Naomi Oleribe. First, the headlines. Buhari to unveil reformed NNPC in July. 9 killed, several school children injured in Kano explosion. Ipman, EFCC team up against oil theft in Niger Delta. And now, the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari will unveil the new Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on 18th July 2022. The group managing director of NNPC, Malamele Kyari, stated this on Monday while addressing participants at the ongoing 8th African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition in Luanda, Angola. He said the new NNPC will be unveiled on the 18th of July 2022 by our president, and I invite you to join us in Abuja for this historic event as we create the largest corporate entity in Africa. With the new Petroleum Industry Act (PIA), the defunct Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation transited into a corporate firm that was incorporated by the CAC in September 2021. While the Kyari-led management was retained, board members for NNPC were appointed in January this year, led by the board chairman, Senator Margaret Okadibo. The theme of the Congress is energy transition and the future of oil and gas industry in Africa, opportunities, challenges and development. No fewer than 9 persons were killed yesterday as gas explosion rocked the Sabongeri area of Kano, although initial reports said the explosion took place in a primary school in the area. Kano state government said the explosion, which affected buildings around the area, including a primary school, was from an animal food shop opposite the school along Aba Road. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, which also corroborated police accounts that the explosion was caused by a gas cylinder, said its personnel recovered 9 bodies from the scene of the incident, thus disputing claims by the police. Confirming the figure in a statement issued hours after the incident, NEMA spokesperson Manzo Ezekiel revealed that the Director General of the agency, Mustafa Ahmed, was at the site of the incident to coordinate rescue operations. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has sought the support and intervention of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, in curbing oil theft and pipeline vandalism in the Niger Delta. Chairman of IPMAN, Honorable Bello Bina, made this known during a visit to the Port Harcourt Zonal Commander of the EFCC, Nwaneka Nwokike, in his office. Bina said the EFCC was the only agency trusted to give solutions on the issues of pipeline vandalism and oil theft in the Niger Delta region. According to him, Ipman was more comfortable with what the EFCC is doing. Responding, the Port Harcourt Zonal Commander of the EFCC, Nwaneka Nwokike, assured that the EFCC was working tirelessly to put an end to the menace of illegal oil bunkering in the Niger Delta region. Nwokike stressed the need to educate youths within the region on the ills of oil theft and illegal oil bunkering. Ghana's Public Interest and Accountability Committee (PIAC) has urged Petroleum Commission (PC) to ensure strict compliance with minimum work obligations by international oil companies (IOCs). This was in relation with the 4 of the 18 subsisting petroleum agreements terminated by the Petroleum Commission in 2021 for non-performance in their minimum work obligations. The call was contained in PIAC's 2021 annual report on management and use of petroleum revenues. Swiss African Oil Company Limited, UB Resources, and Sahara Energy Fields Ghana Limited were the companies involved, despite the termination of the company's accounts for about 73% of an outstanding surface rental of $2,579,170. The Czech Republic could further reduce its dependence on Russian oil after Austria agreed to expand the Transalpine oil pipeline TAL capacity, said Czech Prime Minister Petr Fiala. The Czech leader said the Austrian Chancellor Karl Nehammer has voiced his support for the project, which transports crude oil from Italy to Central Europe. On Tuesday, Fiala welcomed Nehammer to a meeting in Prague. The talk of a greater use of the TAL pipeline connects to a possible EU embargo on oil imports from Russia, which flows into the Czech Republic through the Druzhba pipeline. The Czech Republic connects to the TAL via the IKL product pipeline. At least 11 trillion naira will be required to close the infrastructure gap in the critical sectors of the Nigerian economy. The Association for Consulting Engineering in Nigeria, ACEN, and professionals in the sector has said. Speaking at the 28th Annual International Federation of Consulting Engineers FIDIC Africa Infrastructure Conference with the theme Infrastructure Development in Africa held in Lagos, stakeholders in the sector lamented the poor infrastructure in many African countries as a major challenge bedeviling growth in Africa. Speakers at the event emphasized that infrastructure deficit in sub-Saharan Africa was exacerbated by low investment and poor funding. They called on governments across Africa to give attention to the provision of critical socio-economic infrastructure that could catalyze growth in the gross domestic product (GDP) and stimulate profitability. Before we end the news, here's a recap of our headlines. Buhari to unveil reformed NNPC in July. 9 killed, several school children injured in Kano explosion. Ipman, EFCC team up against oil theft in Niger Delta. And that's the news. I am Naomi Oleribe. Good evening.